Hey everyone, it's the Gadget Guru. Tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm going to be playing in a Highlander tournament. Now, if you don't know what that is, basically you have to have a 60 card deck, and you cannot have more than one of the same card in that deck. Excuse me. I've liked to go with a beatdown deck. Um, Control, Synchro, beatdown. Kind of Monarch variant, but for Highlander tournament. So I was going to show you that deck and everything. So let's go ahead and start. One Prime Material Dragon. Um, you all know what she does. 2400 Tribute versus Burn. So if they're playing Cylinders or Zoma or any of those common cards, or playing a burn deck in general, Prime Material can help me in that aspect. It also prevents my monsters from being destroyed, so I don't have to worry about Saku, Widespread, Torrential Tribute, Mirror Force, Bottomless, Trap Hole. Just so many cards. So I mean, really a good card. I think you have to run it in these kind of tournaments, but that's just my opinion. Next is Dark Ruler Hades. Again, really, really, really staple in Highlander tournaments. You usually have a lot of monsters that have really, really annoying effects. Snowman Eaters, Guards, Spies, all kinds of stuff. So, summoning him and running over monsters is really good because they lose all the effects. So, again, staple-ish in my opinion. I run one Zaborg. I was thinking about a Ryza, but I'd rather just kill the monster than use a Ryza to spin it and give them it next turn. So I'm not going to be running a Ryza. I'm running Zaborg instead. It's just a 2400 destroy one monster kind of thing. It's a good field clear. One Jinzo, again another staple. Like summon him, all traps go out the window. So if you got the bigger monsters, you win the game. Jinzo is really good because when you push your opponent into a corner, like I play Light and Darkness Dragon. So after they get rid of him and they're like, yes, Light and Darkness Dragon is gone. Now I can use all my stuff. You summon Jinzo and they're like, oh, are you freaking serious? So Jinzo's just really good. One Caius the Shadow Monarch. Again, just when I summon him, get rid of any card I want to. Don't have to deal with it. And he also does 1,000 if I banish a dark monster. Considering like 90% of monsters ran in this format are dark, really good card. Light and Darkness Dragon, Lad. Another really, really good card. If you pull this out, I mean, in this kind of tournament, you have to understand there's only one card of each type of card. So whatever they waste on him to get rid of him is gone permanently. Like they don't get another shot at it. It's gone. If they waste a bottomless on him, their bottomless is gone. Compulsory, their compulsory is gone. It's a one card deal. So he gives me a lot of advantage, and he really puts them in a bad position. So I like Light and Dark Dragon a lot. One Morphing Jar. And yes, that's gold. You can't see it. One Morphing Jar. When you're in a really bad position and your opponent's just beating you in, set the Morphing. They kill it. Yay! I can draw 5. Maybe save myself. One Honest. I run an Asshole to Light Monster, so no real explanation there. Cyber Dragon. Free 21 Beat Stick. Free Tribute. Anything I need it to be. Wind Up Rabbit. Really a good card. I mean, I can use him and he never dies because I can just keep banishing him. So if I want to summon him, trigger Torrential Tribute, and banish him, I can. If I want to, summon him and I want to exceed with him next turn, I'll just banish him, let them hit me directly, come back, exceed, synchro, whatever I want to do with him. So he really gives me a lot of playability. If I need to tribute and I need a tribute next turn, summon him, banish him out, get him back next turn, tribute him for like Caius. So he's really good. I mean, he gives a lot of playability in this format. Anybody who doesn't run a Wind Up Rabbit in this format is honestly like not thinking very much, unless they're not running synchros, exceeds, or tributes. Which is, if you're not doing that, I don't know what you're doing. One TKR, 19 beater, stop searching, stop special summons, just too good. Obviously a staple. One Battle Fader, stops attacks. It's a free tribute monster. All that kind of stuff. DD War Lady, if they got a big monster you just don't want to deal with, like a fucking Egyptian god card or something, just summon her and be like, "Wee doing, get out of my field." One Gore's Emissary of the Dark Emissary of the Darkness. Almost said Dark World. Don't you all wish that was a Dark World card? Anyways, yeah, Emissary of the Darkness. You know what he does. You hit me. Thank you. Drop Gores. That's all there is to it. Absolute Crusader. In this kind of format, there is a lot of special summoning. Cyber Dragons and Gores, Trigodia. I mean, Synchroing. I mean, you always can use Absolute Crusader. He's just always there, and he's always a threat. So I like him. Photon Thrasher, obviously 21 special summon warrior. If I have another warrior, Excalibur, Blade Armor, whatever. Mechalord Emperor Weisel, please play your torrential tribute and watch me roll on the floor laughing at you. This card is like really just stupid. Like they're like yes, I top deck Dark Hole, activate Dark Hole. I'm like sure, Mechalord Emperor Weisel. They're like, oh son of a, pretty fun. And then when you get him out and Jinzo out, LOL. That's all I can say. I negate your spell cards and all your traps are negated too. Win. Armored B, it's like a Gale, but it's a 4-star, so I can exceed with it. So it's a bit retarded. Like it really is. Like there's been so many times. Just like summon Armored B. What the hell does that thing do? Half you? Wee! By the way, next turn exceed. So Breaker the Magical Warrior. Obviously 19 beater, destroy back row. If you don't run him, what is wrong with you? Stratos and Alias. Just good beat sticks, warriors, etc. 1 TG Striker, Synchro Summoning, Tribute Summoning, everything. Just amazing. Obviously I run a Rhoda in here, so all those warrior targets, I mean, like, I draw Rhoda, I've got, like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I've got 6 targets to choose from, so, I mean, Rhoda is amazing in this deck. I don't run an E-Call, I've been thinking about it, but I think I'm just going to stick with 1 Rhoda, because E-Call is kind of dicey. It only has 2 targets, so I think I'm just going to stick with 1 Rhoda. And of course with the TG Striker, you got to run the TG Rush Rhino. Raw. Rush Rhino is really good. Turns into a 2000. If they kill him, I get to search TG Striker. So it's like, okay. You know, I love doing that. I summon him, I'm like, swing for 2 grand. They're like, sure, I'll kill your Rhino. You know, next turn they'll attack over it with like a 17. I'm like, sure, search TG, you know, TG Striker. Time to go crazy. Special TG Striker, tribute for Jinzo. Next, Spy Guard. Amazing setup combo kind of thing. If they hit Spy, then I search Guard. If they hit Guard, then, you know, go back to your hand. So, really nice. It's a free, easy double tribute for Lad. Like first turn if you get Spy, you know, just set Spy, set a couple back rows, let them go. If they don't have a Solemn Warning or something first turn, which you only have 1 of in a 60 card deck, I mean, honestly, you just like flip Spy, get Guard, double tribute, Lad. They're like, what the they're just so mad. Doomcal, staple, 19 beater, stops effects. This is a tech card for me, actually. Nobody I've seen has run this so far in the Highlander tournaments that I've seen, but I love this card. Copycat. You have a huge, giant monster, which I can't... Nope, Copycat. Screw you. I mean, I love doing that. When they put out something stupid like Jinzo, it's like, Copycat, crash. Obelisk, Copycat, crash. No, not dealing with it. So Copycat's pretty fun. Spirit Reaper, also funny. You have Spirit Reaper, I have Copycat. Guess what happens? Jester Confit, free special summon for tribute summoning. That's all he uses, tribute summoning. I don't synchro summon with him at all. But he's really good for tribute summoning basically. So I use 1 Jester Confit. I was thinking about other special summon monsters, but all the other ones, I just rather have Jester Confit, honestly. You know, people are like, well, what about Treeborn Frog? I was thinking about Treeborn Frog. The problem is, in this kind of format, a lot of people run stuff like Kaiku. So it's like, I don't want to chance it. Jester Confit, just boom, from hand, tribute summon, done. So, spells, 1 Rhoda, obviously. 1 Pot of Avarice, duh. 1 Soul Exchange, derp. This is another tech card that I run. 1 Autonomous Action Unit. When you kill something really big that they don't want you to have, it's funny to play this. Because they look at the card and they go, what does that do? And they read it and they're like, oh, son of a... And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to take your Jinzo, thank you. 1 Dark Hole. 1 Creature Swap. 1 Instant Fusion. By the way, that plus Jester Confit. LOL all day long. Or that plus Fiend Sanctuary even. 1 Smashing Ground. 1 reborn, 1 duality, 1 fissure, 1 mind control, 1 dark world shackles. If you don't know what this card does, look this card up. It made me laugh really, really, really hard. It's a funny card. 1 Forbidden Chalice. This probably is going to become a Lance, but I'm testing Chalice. I like the fact that it can negate their monster effects, or I can make my monsters bigger. I like that. So, I might keep it. Still testing. 1 Allure of Darkness. I run a buttload of dark monsters, so Allure is amazing. 1 Fiend Sanctuary. If you don't know what this card does, look it up. It's hilarious. I summon a 0 attack mode token in attack mode. Go ahead. They look at it and go, no. 1 Shrink. 1 Bait Doll. 1 MST. 1 Heavy. So these are all pretty much just like easy cards to understand. I'm not explaining them. So, I mean, 1 Zoma. This is a tribute monster. It's a game-winning monster. Like if you're sitting there and your opponent has like a monarch, and they have like 2,000 life points left, Zoma the Spirit crash into their monarch, you lose the game. Zoma is amazing for this format. He's a tribute. He's an 18 beater. He's a burn card. I mean, he's everything. 1 Trap Hole and Bottomless. So the Trap Hole Brigade. Yeah. 1 Sakuretsu Armor. 1 Widespread Ruin. 1 Magic Cylinder. 1 Solemn Judgment. 1 Called Haunted. 1 Compulsory Evacuation Device. 1 Fiendish Chain. And lastly, but certainly not least, 1 Psychic Shockwave. Now, if you know what this card is, look it up. It's funny. It's hilarious. They activate a trap card. I activate this card. By activating a trap card, I just special summon this guy. For free from my deck. Free. No cost, no nothing. Just Psychic Shockwave says, eat Jinzo. Biatch. So it's really, really funny. Like it's just hilarious. Like when I summon a monster and they're like bottomless, and I'm like, oh look, activate Psychic Shockwave. Yeah, they get pretty mad. Just saying. I don't run Solemn Warning right now, and the reason is I have a lot of life point cards, and they drain my life points rather quickly. Instant Fusion, Autonomous Action Unit, Solemn Judgment. Everyone plays Magic Cylinder in this format. Everyone plays Zoma. I mean, it's just life points are a really big deal in this format. So I don't want to waste $2,000 stopping a single summon when I can just stop it with Compulsory, Cylinder, Widespread, Saku, Chapel, Bottomless, whatever. I might even take the Solemn Judgment out. I kind of keep the Solemn Judgment just because it's a global answer to everything. Doesn't matter what they play, I can just be like, Solemn Judgment, no. So that's the only reason I keep Solemn Judgment in there. But other than that, Highlander tournaments are very fun. If you've never done one, maybe suggest it to your locals owner. They're one of the funnest type of tournaments for any duelist. Like honestly, it just is. I mean, you take 60 cards. I mean, you can't. The problem with the meta, no matter what meta you're in, is when you take 3 or more cards and put them with another 3 or more cards, they just become broken. Like they're stupid broken. That's how all these decks have came to be, like, you know, unstoppable. Samurais, windups, heroes, stuff like that. You know, I mean, because you've got 3 of this card, and 3 of this card, and 3 of this card. If you reduce that to 1 of each card and put it to a 60-card deck, it doesn't work anymore. It just doesn't. Like, it doesn't. I mean, honestly, I tried running a 60-card hero deck, and on DN against my friend's deck, and he was using a beatdown just like this. He destroyed me. He stomped me in the ground. He just all over me. Like there wasn't even a challenge there. Like he just destroyed me utterly. I was like, holy crap, dude. So honestly, this tournament is one of the funnest you can have. There's so many types of decks you can build. I mean, you can build stall Exodias that have, like, you know, all the stall cards, all the draw cards, you know, stuff like that, all the searcher cards. You can run beatdown decks, which is one of the probably the premier type are beatdown decks. But then you've also got win condition decks like Exodia and Final Countdown. And then, you know, I mean, there's lots of different types of decks. I mean, you even get those decks which are like, I don't know, anti-meta but meta at the same time. You know, they use like Glad Beasts and